back to another review. My name is Jay and this is Jay Vape channel. Today's product is the Vandy Vape Berserker V2 mini version by Vandy Vape and Alex VapersMD. This is the package. This is how it will look like on the side. Here, let me zoom a little bit for you. Hopefully we'll get a focus. Yes, so you can read what's on the back. So on the side, let's open it. So first thing you'll get is you see the RTA, the usual drip tips, and you have the, instead of the glass you can use the metal one, and now they give us also, I think this is an Ultim one. Alright, so let's see also what's in the package. Alright, so let's remove the RTA. Let's do this. Come on. Alright, so inside, first thing you'll get is extra, what do they call them? The insert, airflow inserts. So we have some extra airflow inserts, and there is something different. I'll be doing a comparison between this V2 mini and the bigger one, the 24, and we'll let you know what's the difference. You get also two, this is super fine MTL fused Clapton. NI80, of course. You'll get an extra bag, you have screws, some o-rings, also you'll have also some what do they call this, anyway, you have a lot of extras. You have the qualified certificate, which I don't really care about, and you have the user manual. Now let's remove everything on the side and let's talk about the RTA. First thing, let's have some size. Alright, so this is on the base at 22.4. With this drip tip it will reach up to 48 milliliter. Now let's open it. I think it's the same, yes, it's the same build deck as the, let me remove this, hold on. Alright, so same build deck as this, which is the 24 millimeter version. Let me also open this. Alright, so you have the same build deck exactly, but now everyone knows what happened here. Alright, you see there's a difference in the top cap because all the reviewers, all the consumers complained about this top cap. Once you're screwing this on a mod, the top cap will be unlocked directly, then you have to lock it again. This is one. Two, when you fill from the top, let me remove this. When you fill from the top in the 24 millimeter version, this side here you can't see the juice, while here it's very easy to see it. Also, you cannot, even if you remove the glass, hopefully I won't break it, if you remove the glass you cannot clean inside of here, while here it's very easy. You just, hopefully also I won't break this one, come on guy. Alright, so here it's very easy to clean it from this side, so they improved a lot. One more thing which is very important, when I did the review for the 24 millimeter RTA, this didn't happen before. Alright, I'll show you, and I'll show you what they enhanced it and how they fix it here. Let me zoom a little bit so you know what I'm talking about. Check this out. Now this insert, due to the heat, it started melting, and check what they did with the new ones. They added metal, so this is the difference. This one, the new one from this side, it won't melt due to the heat because the coil is very close to it. So lots of improvements. I really like what's happening here. It's very easy to build. You have the airflow insert now, it will not melt on you. You have a 22 millimeter RTA. You can fill it from the top. You can see the juice till the maximum, not same as the 24, and that's it. It's very easy. This is a 22 millimeter version, and this is the 24 millimeter version. What I didn't like about the 24, I did the review before but I'll say it again, I didn't like that I cannot see the juice in this side when I'm filling it. Focus. In this side I cannot see it, and when I screw the RTA on top of any mod, this is what will happen. When I'm screwing it, done, this will unlock by itself. Then I have to lock it again, and I have to hold the bottom side and then do this so I can make sure it's locked. So they fixed everything with this, the same flavor, same way of building, nothing exciting here. Let me go and do a build for the Berserker 22mm RTA by Vandy Vape and VapersMD. Alright, so before we do a build, let me tell you what I'm going to use. First of all, I am going to use the superfine MTL Clapton, fused Clapton provided by Vandy Vape. I am going to use my favorite juice for MTL, which is the Melon Twist by Dinner Lady, and I'm going to use the Cloud 9 cotton. Alright, so let's go and do a build. So that was how to build the Berserker V2 Mini. Let's take it back on top, vape on it, and I'll give you my thoughts. Alright, so back on top with my new favorite RTA, the Berserker V2 Mini by Vandy Vape and VapersMD. This is a 22mm version. Now, before that, I was using the 24mm version. But let me tell you a story. In my opinion, this is what happened. Alex and Vandy Vape said we need to introduce something new in the MTL RTA, so they came with this design, which is the top cap, but what usually they do, they launch 24 and 22mm together. Now, through their research and development, I think they were convinced in this, but they didn't launch the 22. And what happened is that they waited to see the reviewers and the consumers' opinion about the top cap and the whole thing, the new design. And the thing that I loved is that they listened to us. The first time, they listened to us. They knew we had a problem with the top cap. They knew we had a problem with the a top part which is invisible for the juice. So you will not see you will only see the juice filling in this glass section, but you will not see it here. The airflow insert started melting. There is no way to clean the chamber from top. So all these problems that were available in the 24, once they heard us and they knew that the design is not that really successful, they then decided to come with this 22mm RTA, and they fixed all this issue. Now I can clean the chamber from the inside totally, I have no problem. Where here, it's not optional at all. Two, the issue with the 24mm top cap, let me show you an example. Once you are threading it on top of an RDA, then the top cap will unlock itself and you have to lock it. Two, removing it when you're filling, this part here is invisible. So what happened with me is while I'm putting my juice inside of it, I don't see here if it's filling or not, and then the juice will come out. All these problems, they are now fixed with the 22mm RTA, which is amazing. One more thing, I didn't mention it in the review because what happened is I was using the 24mm for around a week or two, and then I did the review, but with time the airflow inserts start melting, and they fixed the issue in the 22mm. The part that is that is near from the coil itself, now it's metal. so there's no more melting inserts, airflow. So all these problems are fixed, and I'm really amazed. I'm sure about the flavor is good. Let me have a vape. And I love this kit. I'm using it on top of the Kizuku 18350 mod. If you didn't see the review for this mod, I'll leave it here for you to check it. This is a 22mm mod with a 22mm RTA. It's perfect. I love the whole thing. The flavor is amazing. I'm using the 1.4 airflow insert, and I'm using only 3 airflow opened. I'm having great flavor. Now for me personally, because I love 22mm RTA and I love MTL, I don't see any room anymore for this RTA to be improved, because you have very easy build deck. You have 2 posts. You just put your coil and then cut the extras. You have the airflow insert. You can remove them while the build is there. You don't need to remove your coils. You have top filling. You can clean your chamber, not the same way with the 24. They already fixed it. You have everything. There is no more. I think, in my opinion, this section, MTL RTA, is closed. They reached the top of it. The best ever MTL RTA done so far, flavor wise, vapor wise, aesthetics, everything. There's no more. I mean, probably because it's 22mm. The only issue is that you have to fill it twice per day, or probably 3 times. It depends on you how much you vape. But for the guys that loves the 24mm RTA, I don't know if Vandy Vape will do it, but why not? Why don't you come up with like a V2.2 from the Berserker V2 and make it the same way as this? That's it. I love what they've done. The first time Vandy Vape listened to its consumer, to the reviewers, we all complained from the same thing. The top cap in many different ways, it unlocked by itself. You cannot see the juice, you cannot clean the chamber from top, from the outside, and the airflow insert started melting. All of these are changed now. You have the best ever, in my opinion, the best ever MTL RTA in the market. And that's it. If I want to rate it, I'm gonna give it an easy 10. I mean, you look at it, you go ahead and check it, Google it, and tell me one issue with it. One con. I dare you. Leave it in the comment if you want. One con. There is no cons at all. Top filling, there's a membrane on top of it. You can fill the juice. Even the juice will not be, if you drop it, it will not go out because of that membrane. You have very easy post to build. You have airflow insert that you can remove it while the build is there. The flavor is amazing. The vapor production, let me show you again. Perfect. And I'm gonna close it up to 1 hole only. 1. Very restricted MTL. I love this device. Vandy Vape, Alex VapersMD, you guys did the best RTA, and don't let anyone else fool you. There's no one is gonna get a better RTA than this. This is the top of the RTA, of the MTL RTA, and I'm 100% sure no one is gonna produce something that is better than this. It's sexy, it's small, it's amazing, flavor, vapor, easy to build, everything. A perfect 10 for me. I'm gonna rate it as a perfect 10, and that's it. That was everything for the Berserker V2 Mini 22mm RTA by Vandy Vape and Alex VapersMD, and I'll see you on the next review.